Welcome to Made in Walker, a podcast that connects you to the people, the stories, and the ideas shaping our community. From local innovators to everyday change makers, we're diving deep into what makes Walker a great place to live, work, and grow. Here's your host, Nicole DiDonato.
Well, thank you for joining us today. We're taking you inside one of the most active hubs in the city of Walker. The Walker Ice and Fitness Center is not just filled with treadmills and weights. It's actually a place for community connection and for lifelong health. And I am here with our facilities director, Mary Kay Sherman. Thank you so much for being part of this today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me today. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, and you've been with the Walker Ice and Fitness Center since its inception, since it opened over 25 years ago.
Yes. I started at the Ice and Fitness Center about 6 months after it opened and has been there ever since.
Yes.
So it's a great place to be.
Yeah, and one of the cool things about the ribbon cutting when it was opened is we actually had Gordie Howe appear, didn't we?
Yes,
yeah,
he was
player.
there. Mm-hmm. Yes, yep, and he signed autographs.
Yeah.
He had left us a big picture and memorabilia of him that is still hanging in the facility today.
That's
so,
right. Yeah, you can see it right when you walk in the lobby.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yep.
And so what was it like just knowing you're coming into this brand new facility, what all lies ahead? Did you ever see what it would kind of be, what it is now today?
I didn't. Yeah. I started there. I was at the front desk for the longest time, and I just loved seeing how the community kept coming in, though, and we have been busy ever since. And with the teams, they're ever changing, the parent-run organizations from Hawk, the members, we've had members there for 25 years.
Yeah.
It's so great to talk to them when they come in. Yeah. So I just love to see the generations coming in again. So it's great.
Yeah, and the Walker Ice and Fitness Center is very unique. We have a fitness center, we have an ice rink, and then we have our parks and recs operations out of that as well. So there's always something going on.
Yes, it's a great place to gather. We have, and I think every community needs that, is a good place to gather. Yeah. And that is what the Walker Ice and Fitness Center has become. Whether you want to get healthy in the gym or if you want to join a team, you can do hockey, you can do join a soccer team for the kids, adult softball. Yeah. We have just a great place. You can come learn how to skate. We have meeting rooms that we rent out where we host birthday parties and showers, and graduation parties are big right now. So it's just a great place for the community to get together.
Yeah, that's a lot for you to handle, isn't it?
It is. Well, it's just a fun place to be, and to see people socialize and to make lifelong friends. I've seen that happen too. Yeah. We have a lot of lifelong friends in the gym. They watch out for each other. It's really neat.
And another cool thing about the Ice and Fitness Center is that we have a really large senior community that takes advantage of that. And for a generation or an age group where sometimes if you happen to lose contact with friends or you feel more isolated, it can actually be detrimental to your health. But here, not only do they get the exercise, but that community.
You are correct. They come in and, like I said, they make friends and they socialize, and that is so good for your mental health. Yeah. And we have classes that they participate in, so not only are they there to socialize, but they're there also to get healthy. We have personal trainers that can help them out if they have certain goals that they want to reach, or if they may be rehabbing a surgery, or just want to get a little bit healthier. Yeah. So, and our seniors they love our classes. We have an indoor track, which is really nice. Some seniors just want to come in and just get out of the cold or come into the air conditioning. So they'll come in and walk the track, and before you know it, they're making friends, and they're very committed and there every day.
They are, yes. And it's very intergenerational too. You'll be working out next to like a 20-something with a 60-year-old or so, and everyone's interacting and encouraging each other.
It is, and they look out for each other. I will have people come to me and say, hey, have you seen Bob lately? I haven't seen him in about a week. And I'll be like, you know what? We got to reach out and see what's going on. So we just kind of keep track of each other, and it's really, really neat. A great family. And like you said, we have the younger kids too that come in, and right now our student with college coming to an end, they'll start coming back in and stuff too, so it'll be good to see them. And
and what is one thing that you think people may not realize about the Ice and Fitness Center?
Because we are a place to gather, we have kind of created opportunities that people can give back too. So recently we have the little free food pantry that we started, and that has been really popular. So people can bring in non-perishable items, toiletries to donate to this. We just have a little cubby where you donate them to, and then people can come in if there's a need and help themselves. They don't, no questions asked. So that has been really neat for the community. We hold blood drives. We have quarterly blood drives every year. So that's a great way. The Recreation Department hosts a Veterans Drive. So we give back there where the toiletries and the snacks and stuff for the veterans. Toys for Tots, we're a drop-off zone for that. So we like that. We always have a huge donation of toys for them to come pick up every year. So it's a really good place to be able to, and I try and make sure that when they're coming in, they can also give back just a little bit.
Yeah, that is a great pairing there. So always something going on.
There is.
And of course, the pandemic was in the middle of all of this. What was that like going through the pandemic and not being able to see your members and that for so long?
Yes, it was. It was so back and forth. Are we opening? Are we not opening? So it was a stressful time. And to see how they were ready to come back as soon as we got the okay to open, even though there was mask restrictions and space restrictions, they still came back. And even our senior population came back. They said, we just missed coming in and being active. And so that was great that the city stood behind us and still reopened our building and seen the need to keep people active in the community.
Yeah, very much, because it's such a community hub. And it is. I know attendance for a while, it took a while to kind of build that back up, but it seems like you have more attendance than pre-COVID now?
Yes, we are at an all-time high, like over 3,600 members currently, and that is fantastic. We have never been at this amount of numbers, and check-ins are increasing every month, and they're still up there, and so this is fantastic. It really speaks to our staff that we have. We have some really great classes. We have some really great instructors. So
Yeah. And if there's any confusion out there, because it says Walker Ice and Fitness Center and it is city-owned, it's not just for Walker residents, right?
Correct. Yes. You do not have to be a citizen of Walker to use the place. It's a pay-to-use facility. We also participate with, you talked about our seniors, but we participate with the insurance-based programs of Silver Sneakers, Silver and Fit. We have a new One Pass program that we participate with. So all those programs that provide our seniors with a free to them memberships through their insurance, which is really nice. And all they have to do is come in. We can help them look that up to see if they're eligible, and then they're welcome to come on in. But that is a big part of our base too.
It is. I know we're talking a lot about seniors, but it is just so neat to see. You hope that every community has a place where seniors feel that they can come, and this is just one way. You have walking clubs during the summer where they can kind of, it's themed. Maybe it's Crazy Hat Day, whatnot, but they all show up, and
they are characters. Yeah, they are
perfect way to describe it.
It is. They are so fun to be around. They are so involved, and then they get committed. And like I said, watch out for each other. But the walking club is coming up this summer, and we will have 40 or 50 participants of that, and they will start out in the lobby, and they do just a quick warm up, and then they go outside and walk in the park. They go out sometimes even if it's raining a little bit, and they like to go outside and get that fresh air, and if not, we walk inside on the track.
That's wonderful. And the personal trainers too, they do know how to work with all types of varying abilities, especially with seniors, so very much trained in that age group.
All of our trainers are certified, so we have make sure that they can do their jobs, and they do them well, and they are quite busy right now, but there's always room for more training sessions.
Wonderful. And what is one memory out of your 25 years or so that may stick out, or a few things that could possibly stick out for you?
Well, I am a big Christmas fan, so I love our Winterfest. So when we light up the building for Christmas, I absolutely love that. And then we decorate all inside, so we have the bulbs up, the trees up, and people that come come in are just like, wow, this is so nice. The building looks so great. And we touch so many people, not only all of our gym members, but also all the people coming in for hockey, for open skate, the public that comes in. They just love to come in. And so it's been, that's my favorite time. That's my favorite memories are the Winterfests when they come up.
Yeah, I love that when we get out the inflatables. I know you're always excited about that. And you bring up a point too as well that we use the Walker Ice and Fitness Center for some of our city events, like our very popular Walker Ice and Fitness Center. The Easter egg hunt that just passed in spring brings out several thousand people.
Wasn't that a great event this year? The weather was perfect and everybody just came out and those eggs were picked up in record time, I think.
Yeah, we always joke it starts at 11, done by 11:03. Yeah. But people are still, they come way before and they stay way after, interacting with police and fire and everything. So
that's one thing for our events. Yeah. I don't think we've ever had an event that wasn't well attended. It's just, they love to come out for those. And our volunteers and all of our departments work together to put that on. And it's very impressive.
Yeah, and it speaks, to the volumes to the Parks and Rec, the folks who kind of head that up, to you partnering with the Ice and Fitness Center. So you guys put on
the Memorial Day Parade is the next big event on. So if anybody is interested in getting a group together to be in the parade, contact the rec department, and we're hoping for good weather that day and to do the plane flyover and all the things down Remembrance Road this year. So,
And, kind of in closing, what's really kept you motivated in your position with the Ice and Fitness Center?
Yeah, I have a really great job. I really do. But I can't do it without my staff. And I really enjoy working with my staff, and I really like my staff. And I have had some of them with me 5, 10, 15, even 20 years that have been by my side working to make sure that we have a great facility for all of our members, our hockey parents, and so I can't do it without them. I also, the city management has been so supportive. The city commission has been so supportive of our facility, and so to make sure that we have a good, clean, well-kept building for everybody to continue to come for years and years.
Absolutely. And if you can't already tell Mary Kay's passion when she's talking, you can see that at the Ice and Fitness Center.
Well, like I said, I just love there's not a day that's the same. It's always different. You're always going to meet somebody new. You're always going to be taking care of just different things. It's just fun. I have a great job.
Yeah. So Mary Kay, we are so appreciative of what you all do, especially for our senior community and for Walker and beyond. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. And thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of the Made in Walker podcast. If you have comments or questions about this podcast, or if you have suggestions for future episodes, we'd love to hear from you. Please drop us an email at podcast@walker.city. Made in Walker is the official podcast of the city of Walker, Michigan. You can find Made in Walker wherever you get your podcasts.